that one.
Can you sit with them tomorrow and hear them out, please?
I always got time for my fucking government. I'm not sorry. Your son was a murdering bitch. And now I know where he got it from. Well, are you gonna fucking do this shit or what? I've already made something of myself I could never expected.
Ruth Langmore went from motel housekeeper to motel owner, and from petty thief to crime lord. She had a wild ride during Ozark's 4 seasons. This is the rise and fall of Ruth Langmore.
No, you're a fucking liar. Tell me why.
We first met Ruth in episode 2 when she stole $3 million worth of cartel cash from Marty. Ruth saw the money as a way to free her family from the cycle of crime and poverty that had plagued them for generations.
We're never, ever going to get another opportunity like this.
But Ruth recognized she could learn a lot from Marty and shifted her strategy for moving up in the world.
I'm working with Martin so I can learn how to launder for us. When I do, I'm going to take the money and kill him.
Ruth gained Marty's trust by doing his dirty work.
You ever asking me to rob a strip club?
I am. He's washing dishes, huh?
Soon enough, she was manager of that very club. With a steady salary and Marty's confidence, she was climbing the ladder fast.
Don't deny we're going over here to use.
Ruth's Achilles heel was always her love for her family. The same love that made her want to create a better life for them continually threatened to drag her back down. So, when her dad told her to kill Marty,
Don't come back here until he's dead.
Ruth came up with a plan.
His dock. Okay, I'm rigging it to light him up.
When her plan failed, Ruth's uncles got aggressive.
We should never let a little bitch do a man's job.
Around the same time, the Bird family embraced Ruth. Not knowing she had just tried to kill Marty, the Birds were a stark contrast to Ruth's dad and uncles.
Call me if you need anything.
Especially with her Uncle Russ trying to betray her to the FBI, then going behind her back with his own plan to kill Marty.
We're killing him tomorrow. What?
Ruth had to choose, protect Marty and lose her uncles, or take them out and use her connection with the Birds to build a better life for herself and her cousins.
I couldn't have him kill you.
With her uncles gone, Ruth had a chance to grow personally and professionally. She did her best to look out for her cousins Wyatt and Three, even while hiding the truth that she'd killed their dad.
Maybe I could call social services and see if they let me be your guardian.
And she parlayed her goodwill with Marty into money and white-collar skills.
Tell me what you want.
Raise
How much?
25 grand a year.
Okay. Anything else?
And I want to learn how to use the books.
But Ruth struggled when her dad got out of prison and wouldn't accept her chosen path.
You're Langmore. This is who you are.
Ruth wanted to make her dad proud, even when he treated her terribly. So she helped him try to rob Marty.
Where the fuck's the money?
I don't know!
Lost Illinois Medicaid?
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers...
Quicker. Now, with Navarro for the next 5 years, because it makes the FBI look good and useful if they're constantly seizing drug money and illegal weapons. After 5 years, then the FBI would grant Navarro with immunity, supposedly. Maya Miller, who is actually doing her job, is somewhat displeased with the new... Let's start part 2 by talking about the car crash. I told you we weren't done with this puppy yet. In part 1, I mentioned how the Birds all accepted the life of crime. Mel tells them that they can't just get away with getting away with everything, but he was wrong. And that's what the car crash was symbolic of, as it seems to represent what they were doing with this entire series, as it was just one big misdirection. Before, when the Birds were innocent, they got into a car crash and lost a child. Now that they're all a bunch of criminals, they exit the car crash completely unharmed, foreshadowing that the worst people in the show become virtually indestructible, while people who try to take their business legit...
I have a brother.
depressive, and he has been a mess his whole life.
Look, I wanted to see you. It's been too long. Right now, this place is basically my salvation.
He's great. He's one of my favorite people on the planet. Ruth, he's bipolar, and there's no point in trying to figure this out. There's no logic to it.
You always think the worst of me.
Yeah? Then don't prove me right.
You gotta trust me, okay?
Hey, to the point. Jake, you just let me get my pace, please.
People think they can handle this, but they can't. It's not you. It's everyone.
I get it. You don't want me dating your brother. You think I'm not good enough. Is that what it is?
No, that's not it. Ruth, he's bipolar. Do you know what that means? It's complicated and it is very messy.
The first season, I was so nervous, like the whole time. I was like, am I gonna like be cartoonish? Shooting in Atlanta was just really helpful, even with the Southern accent. You know, coming from New York, I wasn't really familiar with that world. So it was a challenge.
It's about opportunity. And without opportunity, you get caught.
What the fuck is that? Fucking kitty cats in the cage.
Shut your buck nugget mouth and get the hell out.
I worked with a dialect coach a month before, and I also did a movie called Tomato Red that took place in Missouri, in the Ozarks, a year before, weird enough. And a month before I went to go shoot, I would, you know, speak in the accent everywhere, just so I can be familiar. So I would just go order my food and everything in the accent. Sometimes there's certain words even now that I'll just start talking like this, basically, you know? So it's just like, now it's just second nature. I have a real phobia of rodents, so the scene where I was electrocuting the mouse, I thought I could do it, and I nearly got a pan. I couldn't hold the mouse from, even thinking about it just makes me cringe, but I couldn't hold it up, like I couldn't hold up the mouse. It was just, I couldn't breathe, like, so they had to take a double, and that was not my hand. I could do everything else, I just couldn't hold the mouse. It was terrible. Everyone was laughing at me that day. Like, I would get mouse text messages, like pictures of mouse for the next month.
At Chamberlain University, we believe in running toward challenges, not away from them. We believe
Scotia, Canada to you and me, with Tina and John, a cute couple who seem made for each other. They both write poetry like hip-hop music and smoke Newports. Dum dum da dum. Sorry about that. John's a 27-year-old rapper currently in the field of pizza transportation and can be described in one word. Any word, really.
Well, I have a multifaceted personality, I like to say. I can be anything I want to be. I can be deep, I can be shallow, I can be mean, I can be nice. I can be cool, I can be whack. Any word you would use to describe somebody, I might be able to be it.
How about the word creamy? As for Tina, she's a 23-year-old retail worker with a powerhouse personality, an ambitious hairdo, and a lot to give. Also, a lot to steer clear of.
I would consider myself a very good giving person, friendly person. And if you get on my bad side, no, not bitch. That's basically me.
It would be so whack if Tina and John did not hook up. Oh, what with her hair and his multifaceted personality, there are only 3 words to describe what's coming up. Great television. This episode's all about love, romance, and old-fashioned tomfoolery. You be the judge. Day 1, Your Honor.
How you doing? All right.
Tina can be somebody that I'm compatible with. I like to rise.
He's fun-loving as myself, outgoing, very energetic. I usually date black men. How I see it, it's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
So we have some fun or what?
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm trying to think of how I can teach you how to rap, but I can definitely show you one of my rhymes.
Okay.
It tells you a little bit about me, you know, because you don't know that much about me yet.
Okay.
You can catch me on the block, slinging pizza to your mom and pop, rocking the black app, cactus gills with hip hop, 300 watts, just a bag of shake. Misfit, lift it, move it, make it fit.
I can beatbox. I can beatbox a little bit.
Can you beatbox? You catch me on the block, slinging pizza to your mom and pop, rocking the black app, cactus gills with hip hop, 300 watts, just a bag of shake. Misfit. I still get ID for cigarettes.
Really?
You
That's good though, yeah, smoke.
Ah, let's have a cigarette.
Oh my God!
No, but you can't rub off me the whole shit.
No!
Oh, cool.
This girl had one of the freakiest hairstyles I've ever seen.
First step would be gelling it up. Second step would be parting it. Blow dryer comes in to lift and curl it, turning upside down. Finish and sculpt it, and then spritz it. I'm all done now.
I've never met a Caucasian that had hair like that.
Is that fun in your room?
Yeah.
For dinner?
I'll show you a trick with a napkin. Watch this. What does this look like to you?
A bra?
It's a bra.
Not bad, man.
Pretty cool, right?
You need bra clowns?
Yeah. No, bra, no. I believe in clothes, not bras.
I agree with you. But I don't know, my mother turned me on to raw when I was young, man, and I like some things raw, like clams. Yeah, some kinds of sushi. Shoot, I eat cold cuts, that's raw.
Yeah, me too.
This is your captain speaking. Cold cuts are not raw. They're just cold.
Whenever you go away, it's all about drinking and eating.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a trip.
He didn't have too much class at the dinner table. It's a bra.
You had a lot of boyfriends in your day?
No.
Now?
The longest relationship I had was for 5 years, and it was with the guy I just broke up with about 7 months ago.
Really? So you were one of those faithful...
Oh, yeah, I was faithful.
You were down to be wifey.
Yeah, I was wifey. He was a good guy, don't get me wrong. But I had to be his mother. I didn't like that.
Yeah, but every guy wants a mommy.
God only knows. You mean to tell me that I have to be your mommy? You don't even know me?
I guess I'm a little bit of a mama's boy.
I was shocked. If the next couple of days is like this, oh boy.
It should be interesting. I really wasn't getting the vibe from her like she wanted to hang with me. And I could really go for a cigarette. So, would you like to take a walk?
I'm just so tired because I've been up so early. I want to go to sleep.
She told me she wanted to go back to her room, plain and simple.
I gotta respect that.
I don't know why I feel like this right now. I'm just not feeling right. I mean, I want to be rested for tomorrow, you know.
All right, then, look, I
Man,
hope you
good
feel better
looking.
tomorrow.
I mean, you know, I'm sorry, man. I didn't really want him touching me in any sort of way, so I was like, all right, let me give you a pan and a nice hug. All right, bro, I'll see you tomorrow, you know, type thing.
We really don't know how it's going to work out the next couple of days. Hopefully it'll work out good. But if it doesn't, it sure was an opportunity. So stay tuned for day 2.
I respect her. I walked up on her. She turned out to be cool, thank God. Physically, I wish she wasn't so gangster, to be honest with you. I love you, mama. I love my mom. I love women, period.
That is so sweet. John really loves his mom. Kind of makes you feel all warm and... doesn't it? And for the record, Tina's clearly running the state. Gotta be the hair. Now, she knows she looks good, and who is going to argue with her? Not me, of course. I wouldn't do that. But when we come back, Tina will not be ignored, even long distance.
Don't take my kindness for weakness. I'm not no fool.
To appear on Shipmates, visit our website at www.shipmatestv.com.
Hungry for travel savings? Greyhound has super friendly fares starting